Hello, I'm Tracy, your Blue Planet Traveler's narrator today as we explore beautiful Buenos Aires. And welcome! Today we're setting off on an unforgettable journey to the heart of Argentina, Buenos Aires, a city often described as the Paris of South America. But it's also much more, a place where European elegance collides with Latin passion, where tango spills into the streets, and where every barrio tells its own story. Over the next 17 minutes or so, I'll guide you through the history, neighborhoods, food, music, art, and transactions that make Buenos Aires one of the world's most vibrant cities. Let's begin with a bit of history. Buenos Aires was first founded in 1536 by Spanish explorers, but it wasn't easy. Early settlers clashed with indigenous communities, and the site was abandoned. It wasn't until 1580 that the city was permanently established. Thanks to its prime location on the Rio de la Plata, Buenos Aires grew into a major port and gateway for Spain's empire. By the 1800s, it was bustling with trade and ideas from across the Atlantic. That restless spirit carried through to 1816, when Argentina declared independence. The independent streak of the city remains in its DNA today. Now let's discuss the people of Buenos Aires, commonly referred to as porteños. Their identity was shaped by massive waves of immigration, especially in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Italians, Spaniards, Germans, and Eastern Europeans arrived, blending their traditions with local culture. This mix gave birth to Buenos Aires' unique dialect of Spanish, a flair for expressive gestures, and, of course, a deep pride in their city. The best way to experience Buenos Aires is through its barrios, or neighborhoods. Each one feels like a city within a city. We'll start at Plaza de Mayo, the heart of the historic center. Here you'll find the Casa Rosada, the famous pink presidential palace. Across the square stands the Grand Metropolitan Cathedral. This plaza has witnessed revolutions, protests, and celebrations. It truly is the beating heart of Argentine history. Just a short walk away is San Telmo. Here's a video that shows the vibrant charm of San Telmo. Alive with art, music, and a passion for football. With its cobblestone streets, antique shops, and vintage charm, it feels like stepping back in time. If you're lucky enough to visit on a Sunday, the San Telmo market is a must. Stalls overflow with antiques, crafts, and street performers. It's also considered the spiritual home of tango, where you can stumble upon a dance unfolding in the street. Next is La Boca, a riot of color and energy. Caminito Street is famous for its rainbow-painted houses, which were initially decorated with leftover paint from ships by Italian immigrants. La Boca is also home to Boca Juniors, one of the country's most beloved soccer teams. This neighborhood celebrates Argentina's immigrant story and is alive with art, music, and a passion for football. We then move to Recoleta, one of the most elegant neighborhoods. With its European-inspired architecture, leafy boulevards, and high-end boutiques, it exudes a refined and stately ambiance. Its most famous site is Recoleta Cemetery, unlike any cemetery you've ever seen. It's an open-air museum of mausoleums, the resting place of Argentina's most iconic figures, including Eva Perón. Porteños are passionate people about their city, their politics, their art, and definitely their soccer. The rivalry between Boca Juniors and River Plate is one of the fiercest in the world. Even if you're not a sports fan, watching a match or simply soaking up the energy in a local bar on game day is an unforgettable experience. Let's dive into the passion of Buenos Aires soccer with this video. We then move to Recoleta, one of the most elegant neighborhoods. With its European-inspired architecture, leafy boulevards, and high-end boutiques, it exudes a refined and stately ambiance. Now, let's take a look at Recoleta Cemetery in this short video. And it could take days to explore. Its most famous site is Recoleta Cemetery, unlike any cemetery you've ever seen. It's an open-air museum of mausoleums, the resting place of Argentina's most iconic figures, including Eva Perón.
You see their stand over there, which is buried 7 meters underground. You will see much inside, all members of her family. Once the body was returned to the family, they decided to bury it here, which is, as I told you, 7 meters underground. You can take a picture.
Palermo is the largest barrio. It's divided into sub-neighborhoods such as Palermo Soho and Palermo Hollywood. Here you'll find sprawling parks, trendy cafes, hip boutiques, and vibrant nightlife. It's where tradition meets modern creativity, and it could take days to explore. There's one cultural expression that defines Buenos Aires, it's tango. Let's take a moment to enjoy a video of tango in action. Born in the working-class neighborhoods in the late 19th century, tango was once considered scandalous. Over time, it evolved into Argentina's most famous art form, blending African rhythms, European melodies, and Argentine passion. Today, you can experience tango in a smoky milonga club, at a polished stage performance, or even with an impromptu lesson on the street. It's more than a dance, it's a window into the soul of Buenos Aires. For the visual arts, the Museo Nacional de Bellas Artes offers masterpieces from Europe and Latin America. At the same time, Malba showcases 20th and 21st century Latin American artists, including works by Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera. Don't miss empanadas, the perfect snack. And take time for coffee culture at historic cafes like Cafe Tortoni, where writers, thinkers, and artists once gathered. Now, let's watch a video that highlights Buenos Aires' vibrant food culture. Of course, you can't visit Buenos Aires without indulging in its food. The star is the asado, Argentina's legendary barbecue. Picture sizzling cuts of beef, smoky chorizo, and ribs cooked to perfection, all shared around a table with friends. But the city's cuisine also reflects its Italian heritage. Expect to find pizza, pasta, and gelato everywhere, often with a local twist. Don't miss empanadas, the perfect snack. Buenos Aires is also a city of books. It's a UNESCO City of Literature, dotted with independent bookshops, outdoor markets, and literary cafes. The crown jewel is El Ateneo Grand Splendid, a former theater transformed into one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world. Imagine browsing for novels under a painted dome ceiling while sitting in the old theater boxes. Getting around is easy. The subte, the city's subway, is efficient and affordable. Buses, called colectivos, cover every corner of the city. Taxis and ride-hailing apps are readily available, and many neighborhoods are best explored on foot. For a different view, you can take a boat ride along the Rio de la Plata and see the city's skyline from the water. When it comes to staying in Buenos Aires, there's something for every traveler. Palermo, Recoleta, and San Telmo are excellent choices for first-time visitors, offering easy access to landmarks, dining, and nightlife. For a quieter, more local feel, areas like Colegiales and Chacarita offer authenticity while remaining connected to the city center. Options range from budget hostels to stylish boutique hotels and charming Airbnbs. Buenos Aires is a city of contrasts. You'll find Parisian-style mansions beside modern skyscrapers, lively plazas next to quiet parks, and timeless traditions blending seamlessly with new trends. It's a place where people linger over long dinners, debate passionately in cafes, savor the joy of the present moment. So, what's the essence of Buenos Aires? It's passion. It's a contrast. It's rhythm, elegance, and surprise. It's a city that asks you not to rush, but to feel, to experience life with all your senses. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it interesting. If you'd like, feel free to leave a comment or send me a note if you're interested in learning more about traveling there. And please don't forget to support us by liking our page and subscribing to the channel. Thanks again.
Hey guys, it's me again, Tracy. We also visited an original homestead of Argentina's gauchos at a ranch and witnessed a display of horse riders and cowhands from the Argentine and Uruguayan pampas, grasslands, who flourished from the mid-18th to the mid-19th century and have remained folk heroes, similar to the cowboys in Western North America. I hope you enjoyed our Blue Planet Travelers Buenos Aires travel documentary, which showcases the capital and largest city of Argentina, as we did, producing it for you.
Wow, took him that long to stop? He was very kind to the horse.
It's like golf on horses.
Yes.
He got it! Now it's time of the second round. No, que cool, Daddy. Y puede tener otro que dice puente nuevo, que es en otros materiales, y entonces ya
We are a boutique specialty cruise agency serving Burlington, Ontario, Canada. A different type of travel agency where a world of experience makes all the difference. Drop us a question and we'd be delighted to assist you in choosing your next adventure. If I may ask a big favor, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the presentation, like the page. Best wishes and safe travels. My email address is tracy@blueplanettravel.ca.